Welcome to part 5 of my Pokemon Yellow playthrough. And I have no idea what I'm going to get done in this part, so we will, just wait and see, I suppose. So, last time we got a new Pokemon, Bulbasaur, and how are you, Pikachu? Dang it, you're happy. That has to change, somehow. I'll figure out a way. Anyway, so, now we can go up here, and, yeah, let's see what's beyond this bridge, where we're supposed to go to get to Bill. And this person is explaining that this is Nugget Bridge, and that I have to defeat 5 of these trainers, and I get a fabulous prize. Alrighty then. So, this person has a Caterpie, and he is the first trainer of this Nugget Road. And Caterpie is not really too threatening. I'll just go into my chicken to eat this Caterpie. And, yeah. Eat him for breakfast. And I'm going to peck, and that is very effective. However, it doesn't quite kill the Caterpie. However, another peck should, and it does, which is good for me. Now, the next one is a Weedle, and I'm just going to keep chicken in, because chicken, chicken can eat a Weedle too, and that's usually a good thing. So, this Weedle actually survived, which is kind of annoying, and it gets the Paralyze. How lame is that? Pretty lame, if you ask me. So I killed the Weedle, but I'm paralyzed, and I highly doubt I got an antidote from that forest, because I think I missed that item. I know there was an antidote, but I know I missed it, so, yep, I don't have an antidote. So, I have to go all the way back to the freaking Pokemon Center to heal my freaking chicken who got freaking paralyzed. Oh, well. Oh, excuse me. I'm coming down with, like, a sore throat, and it's kinda hurts, as most sore throats do, so you will forgive me if I cough once or twice in this video. Anyway, so this is a Lass, and Lass has a Pidgey. And, yeah, I have a perfect Pokemon to kill Pidgeys, and that is my Roadkill. That doesn't really make sense, but, it kinda works. So, he's gonna, like, quick attack me, but that's, like, not, it doesn't do a whole lot. I guess it actually does 1/4. Ew, that's gross. Pikachu, you suck. Alright, so now, here comes a Nidoran female, and Nidoran female is, like, I don't know, Nidoran-ish. So let's go into Flower Dino. Because I know Flower Dino resists double kick, I'm pretty sure that my Flower Dino might be able to solo this Nidoran, which will always be good for experience gaining. So yeah, it's going to try to use double kick, but as you can see, it doesn't do a whole lot. In fact, I gained most of it back just from my Leech Seeds. So now, hopefully, I can wither it down with Tackle, in addition to that Leech Seed damage that is being delicious for my Flower Dino. Now, it's going to actually be kind of smart and lower my attack, so my tackles do kind of less, which kind of makes me sad. And those scratches actually probably do more than double kick, as sad as that is. Because I am part poison type, I resist fighting, which is very, very cool in its own way. Kind of, not really, though. Alright, so that was a crit, and that kind of sucks. But I'm almost going to kill this Nidoran, hopefully, before Flower Dino also dies. Would be convenient. But it's going to be stupid and get double kick, but then crit with it, which is kind of lame. Just saying. But I have 10 HP left, and I should be able to survive one more, but I'm going to play it on the safe side, use a potion, might as well, just play it on the safe side, making sure my Flower Dino doesn't get KO'd, so I actually get experience for this. And yeah, that Nidoran will be taken down to the Leech Seed, and that is level 13 for Flower Dino. And finally, a useful attack, thank God, Vine Whip, which will, of course, be very useful against Misty and among others, including, those annoying Geodudes and Onyxes and things like that I, probably have passed the majority of them in the game, but still, Vine Whip is good. Alright, so this is a Rattata, and I'm just going to go into Royal Pain, because I really don't like how high randomly their attack is, so I'm just going into my secret weapon, double kick it face in, and it died in one hit, which is funny, because I critted, and that's pretty funny. Alright, so there's an Ekans coming out, and I guess I will just go into Flower Dino, so Flower Dino can obtain some EXP. Now I'll go into Roadkill. Yeah, Roadkill, so I can paralyze it, so its wrap isn't as... Dang it! Why? Anyway, I'm going to paralyze it to make sure its wrap isn't as threatening as it could be. But now it's paralyzed, however, I'm poisoned, so Pikachu's not going to be able to stall this out like they usually do against Ekans, so... Yeah, let's go into Flower Dino. I know Flower Dino can stall it out with the best of them, because Flower Dino can't actually be poisoned because of his part poison type. But he can wrap me, and it's kind of annoying he's not getting the Parahacks during the wrap, and I definitely misclicked there because I didn't mean to use Tackle, because Tackle is not a very useful move against Ekans at this point. I would much rather Leech Seed it so I can get some health back, and the breaks. And actually, I realized I probably should have been growling that Nidoran female, so I'm not going to make the same mistake twice, and I'm just going to start growling things when I try to leech stall them. Yeah, so lower their attack, especially on those annoying rap attacks. Anyway, so the Leech Seed is doing some decent... No, not really. It's doing some bad damage, but also healing me a little bit. So that's not bad. And after I get 6 growls on the Ekans won't be able to do anything, and I'll just start tackling it because that's what I can do. So it's going to try to Poison Sting me, which is... says it's not very effective, but, you know, it really should be normal effective, according to... I mean, some people thought, like... Remember last video when I asked about the Spearow? Or maybe it was 2 videos ago, I'm not sure. But, yeah, it turns out that, like, there's some glitches in this game about the second type sometimes. And I don't think there was a consensus of whether it's still doing full damage or not, but it's just saying it doesn't. But, long story short, that sometimes the second type kind of overrides, so there's, like, no neutral territory, so if one type resists, then... both type like it still counts as a resistance, even if the other type is weak to it. So I don't know. Anyway, so I killed that person, and Pikachu is poisoned. That's so cool. How do you feel about that, Pikachu? You know what? I have a brilliant idea. I know how I can get Pikachu not to like me. We'll just stroll around here, just waiting and waiting. This is a great idea. Roadkill's fainted. That's so funny. Now he's like dead on the road. Get it, roadkill. Alright, so anyway, better heal him now. Because I do kind of need his services. You know, just in case I run into a Pidgey, I'll have something to kill the Pidgey. Alright, thank you. I hope never to see you again, as a matter of fact. Now, how do you feel about dying, Pikachu? Ah, good, you're angry. Just the way I like you. Mwahahaha. Yeah, that makes me happy. It really does. Alright, so, yeah, continuing this Nugget bridge, we have number 4. Who asked me if I'm getting tired. And the only thing I'm getting tired of is fighting useless trainers that happen to get poison hacks on my Pokemons. So yeah, here's a Pidgey. So, see, it's a good thing I revived Roadkill, because Roadkill is the most qualified member of my team to take out Pidgeys. It's a true fact. Alright, but I get a crit, so good job, Roadkill. You know, got a crit. Probably in your frustration, because I was so mean to you. You were just so frustrated you got that crit out of pure spite. But, you know, it ends up working in my favor, so it kind of failed. Alright, so here is Nidoran Female. And Nidoran Female is going to get Leech Seeded because, you know, I actually Leech Stalled the last one pretty well. You know, but the last one, then again, didn't evade my attack, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so here's a Leech Seed, and now that it's seeded, I can growl it. So it won't be able to do much damage to me. And, you know, normally when you Leech Stall something, you kind of want to lower its attack, so it doesn't actually do much to you. And yeah, it's going to try scratching me, but at the same time, Scratch should be doing less and 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 less. And that's what counts. I think. Probably not, though. Who knows, anyway. So yeah, I'm sorry, but leech stalling is kind of boring to watch. However, you know, it's still a viable strategy, especially if I want to get full experience from Flower Dino. Because Nidoran is poison, it will resist my Vine Whip, so Vine Whip really isn't a good option, and Tackle doesn't really do anything to anything. But now that I have -6 attack on that Nidoran, I am free to tackle it. Because, you know, Tackle is an attack, and while it does useless damage, it does damage, and that's, you know, positive. Alright, so, yeah, and just, you know, several short turns, Nidoran will be defeated, and so will this trainer, and I can go on to number 5? I think I'm on number 5? I think so. Yeah, I think this is number 4. Man, this is taking a little longer than I thought it would. This Nugget Bridge. Probably because they're all haxing me to death, the jerks. Alright, so that Nidoran is defeated, and so is this Lass. Yeah, you did lose too. Wow, that was actually like a perfect text to what I was saying. That's kind of cool. Alright, so, Junior Trainer Male wants to fight. And he sends out a Mankey, who's level 18, which is a lot. But I should resist those fighting attacks. However, that Scratch did a lot. Because a level 18 Mankey does have considerable... Ouch, that hurt me a lot, that Karate Chop. Yeah, that's not cool. Wait, I know it has a high crit ratio, but isn't it fighting type? I don't know. I mean, it should be fighting type, and if it is fighting type, then why am I not resisting it with Chicken? Because remember we discovered that fighting moves, you know, are resisted by Chicken, and he gets a second crit! Ah! This game makes no sense. And I think he, it wasn't not very effective against Bulbasaur, too, for that matter. So this is very strange. I'm pretty sure Karate Chop is a fighting move, but then again, what do I know? This game makes no sense with strengths and weaknesses, so yeah, I'm just going to ignore them half the time. Alright, so let's go back to the Pokemon Center and heal my precious Pokes. Because, you know, Pokes should be healed. Because, yeah, my Bulbasaur got owned in the face by a Karate Chop. And a Scratch. Dang it! Stop sending me text messages. I'll check this later. Anyway, so, yeah, this person is going to give me my fabulous prize. That's a Nugget. Would I like to join Team Rocket? I'd love to! Sure. No, I said sure. No, I said yes, as in not no. Apparently you Pokemon gangsters are freaking deaf, because I did want to join Team Rocket. And how the heck did you change your clothes so fast? That's kind of scary. Oh well, since apparently you're deaf and are ignoring your own desire, I guess, to recruit me, I will destroy your Pokemon instead. Although honestly, when they made the game, they should have given an option to say yes there. I am insulted by the game developers not giving the player a choice. See, now I'm railroaded into being the good guy, and that's not a good role-playing experience when you're railroaded to following the game's preset plot. Anyway, so the Ekans is paralyzed. I have some double teams up, so it can't possibly hit me, and I Thundershock it to death, so that's not so bad. And how is a Zubat? Or here is a Zubat, and Pikachu actually is pretty good against Zubats because it's part flying. Of course, I'm going to not kill it in one hit, but I do kill it now, and that is not bad. Alright, good job. So, any switch? I am not a member of Team Rocket, unfortunately. And I am good. Damn straight. Well, apparently I wanted to become a top leader in Team Rocket, but you didn't let me, so I am just not going to join Team Rocket ever now, so there. So here is TM45, and I have no idea what TM45 is, and that is not TM45. Why did I click it? I have no idea. So here is TM45. So this is Thunder Wave, and I already have that on a Pokemon, and, yeah, so I don't need two of them. Hello! I would love your Charmander. Thank you very much, Mr. Thankfulness person. And I think he looks like the kind of Pokemon that is going to burninate the countryside and burninate the peasants. So therefore, I'm going to name him Trogdor! Nice. It's a great nickname. Anyway, so, now that I have Trogdor on my team, I can't possibly lose. So, I am going to put him to the front of my party so he can get the most experience, because he is my currently lowest level Pokemon at level 10. So here's a nice little road full of trainers that I can help train my Pokemon, and this is a Hiker, and the Hiker has a Machop, and a Machop is a fighting Pokemon, so theoretically Chicken should be able to defeat this thing. So let's go, Chicken. And there's another Karate Chop, which is also not resisted, but of course he gets a crit because he likes hacking everything. And another Karate Chop, and that wasn't a crit, thankfully, and hopefully this is a dead Machop, and it is, which is awesome. And I'm out of potions right now, I noticed. So, yeah. Eventually I'm going to go back to town and buy more, I guess. Kind of have to. So here is Mr. Flower Dino to fight this Geodude, and that is a one-hit KO, and I love one-hit KOs. So, see, look how good Flower Dino is at killing Geodudes and Onyxes now. Much better now that it has Vine Whip. Alright, so local trainers apparently come here to practice. How they get past that Nugget Bridge, I have no idea, but they do it anyway. So I'm going to not send out Trogdor against some freaking high-attack Rattata. Instead, I'm going into Nidoqueen. And there was this big debate I had with this guy in the last video about whether it's Nidoqueen or Nidoqueen. Now, I'd prefer to say Nidoqueen, because that's how I was raised, and it just makes more sense that way, according to English phonics. But I know a lot of people get angry when I mispronounce Pokemon nicknames, and you really shouldn't get so angry when I mispronounce Pokemon nicknames. It's not a big deal. Alright, so here's a Spearow, and I'm going to Thundershock its face. And unfortunately, it didn't one-hit KO, but now I can just quick attack, just in case it was a speed type. Woo! So I defeated the youngster. And the youngster says, "You're decent," after I just destroyed his entire team. Easily. So this person... Dang it. Alright, so this is another Hiker, and he has an Onix, and Onix is kind of annoying at level 17. But Flower Dino should be able to do significant damage with Vine Whip anyway. And, ew, it has Bide. That's just like Rap. It doesn't let me do anything. which is really, really lame. Alright, so let me try Vine Whip. Thankfully, I mean, it is faster, but thankfully he decided not to be smart and use Bite again. So I just got him with a Vine Whip, and that is a dead Onyx, and... Ooh, Trogdor is level 12. That's not so bad. Level 12. Alright, so this person's dad took them to a great party at the SSN. I am so jealous of you, youngster. So, Slowpoke. Slowpoke is level 17. So I know Slowpoke is a water psychic Pokemon, so if I just go into my electric type, that would be not bad. And of course, it does confuse my Pikachu, which is very bad. But you know what? I'm going to keep Pikachu in, because I don't really care about Pikachu's health at all. And it's down to 1 HP because it was stupid and hurt itself in its confusion, and now it's dead, so, kind of makes me happy. So, yeah, let's go into Flower Dino to Vine Whip, and holy crap, I forgot it was part poison. My bad. That was stupid. But now that it's weak, Trogdor might be able to finish it off. As long as it doesn't have Water Gun, hopefully not. So, Scratch. And no, it just keeps using confusion, and I should, because I'm faster, be able to kill this Slowpoke in its 3 hits. And then Trogdor will hog all of the experience. Trogdor! Or something, So, Trogdor is now level 13, and that's nice. I love you, Trogdor. And I really should have went to the Pokemon Center, but I was stupid and just walked up to another trainer. Why'd I do that? I have no idea. So he is a Nidoran male, and I'm going to send out Trogdor. And Trogdor can't do squat, so I'm just going to go into Royal Pain, because it's the only Pokemon I have left that can do anything. But you know what? It's my secret weapon, so that's okay. Mega Punch is going to 2-hit KO Nidorans, which is not so bad, considering it's my secret attack of my secret weapon, Royal Pain. And now he goes into Nidoran Female. And Nidoran Female is a female Nidoran, but I still want to get Trogdor in on the experience. So, yeah, Double Kick's going to do absolutely nothing to Royal Pain. And, yeah, then I can just Mega Punch it. Which was a crit. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. And now we'll finish it off with Mega Punch. Yeah. So that was actually a crit as well. You crit your own kind twice. You must be such an angry Royal Pain. Alright, so let's go back to town to heal my Pokemon, because my Pokemon are really injured, and... yeah, I can't do much fighting with them being injured, nor can I, give them a lot of experience when they're injured, so... might as well heal them a bit. Yeah, so actually, let's find the Pokemon Mart, and there it is. And that's an Electrode. That's very interesting. So now that I have some money, I can buy some more potions. But let's sell some useless stuff, like this Nugget, and the TMs I'm never going to actually use. And, yeah, so now I have a lot of money. I'll be able to buy some more potions. 10 would be good right now. And none of these items really pique my interest, so I'm just going to save my money for later, because I know there's always going to be stuff I want to buy later. Alright, so let's go back up here. Alright, so this is another trainer, and he was going to visit the Pokemon Collector, probably the same guy I'm trying to visit, and that's Bill. But he has a Geodude, and yeah, Trogdor is not really that good at fighting Geodudes, however, Flower Dino is. So we're going to try to tackle my Flower Dino, but not before I Vine Whip his face. And yeah, that was a pretty nice face to Vine Whip. So Trogdor is level 14, and Flower Dino is level 16. Not a bad experience haul right there. But I'm just going to keep him in against the Geodudes, because the Geodudes do not threaten Flower Dino at all. And here comes a Machop, and I guess I'll try to send out Chicken against the Machop again. I mean, I know that Chicken is really useless against things he actually should be good against, but yeah, we'll see if he can make up for his... oh, guess he gets critted again. Come on, Chicken, stop being so critted, you jerk. Alright, so now it's Geodude coming out, and, yeah, so Flower Dino will be able to wrap this battle up with a Vine Whip, and that's pretty cool. So it looks like you can't show the Pokemon Collector your Pokemon, because I just KO'd them all, and Flower Dino's evolving! Yay! So now it's a slightly larger Flower Dino. It actually has a flower now, instead of just a bulb. That's kind of cool. Alright, so you're a cool guy, and you've got a girlfriend. I think that's the girlfriend that I defeated earlier, but who knows, really. And, yeah. So this is a Rattata, and, yeah. So Royal Pain is probably the best thing I have to fight Rattatas, just because of the double kick thing, and the fact that Rattatas have annoyingly high attack, which means they can do damage to my Pokemon, and I hate wasting potions. especially on result of Rattatas, so Royal Pain just can handle it. And Royal Pain's level 19, so my secret weapon grows stronger. And here is an Ekans, and yeah, I'm not even going to screw around with this Ekans anymore. I'm just going to send out Roadkill so I can paralyze the crap out of this piece of crap. And, thank God it missed with the poison sting. Now I can double team it, so it'll like never hit me ever, so that's not bad. So after do double teams, I feel pretty safe with the paralyze up in there, so I'm just going to Thundershock it to death. And it actually hits with a Leer, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's probably not going to hit it twice, so yeah, it doesn't, and that's nice. And Ekans is defeated. Good job, Pikachu. When you hack things, you can be pretty darn good. Alright, so, let's get this TM. It is TM19. Let us find out what that is. Seismic Toss. I have absolutely no idea who I want to teach it to, although I have some good options there. I'm kind of out of time right now, so I'll think about it in next video.